What's going on, guys? We're back here at Summer and Rads. Now, if you remember when we finished Jordan's Dream Garage, we put up 5 zebra shades from Blindster.com in the upstairs room so he could have some privacy. And we got those from Blindster.com. Totally awesome company. We loved them so much, we decided to use Blindster.com again here at Summer and Rads and at the house me and my wife have. So we got 10 to put in here at Summer and Rads, 5 to put in at our house. Now we have a bunch of different styles. Some are going to be manual, but most of them are going to be motorized. And on the motorized ones, you got to charge them, right? So some of them, it's easy just to plug in the cord, like right here. Imagine if that was a motorized shade. You could just plug in a USB cord to charge them whenever they needed it. But at our house, those motorized shades are 20 feet in the air. So Rad and I are going to do a permanent installation on that charging system where you have a switch on the wall, boom, you just flip that switch to charge the shades. Because I'm not climbing up there 20 feet to charge those like once a year. So right here, I'm in the bay window at Summer and Rad's house. They've been living in a fishbowl. Let's start right here and hang these beautiful Roman shades from Blindster. It's really easy. Let's get started. So here's the really beautiful Roman shades that Summer ordered for the bay window right here. They come all labeled. So for example, we call this the kitchen, and they come labeled kitchen left, center, and right, so you can't mess it up. And the hardware is really awesome and really easy to install. So this is going to screw to the top of our window. You can also screw it to the back if you need it right there. And then this lever is going to clamp them in place. So just 2 screws for each one, and we're ready to go. Now, this bracket, obviously you don't want to put it right here where the mechanisms are. So we decided to put ours 5 inches over from each edge. And we decided we want the front like almost flush with the drywall. So we're going to put this screw 1.25 inches back from the drywall corner bead. Let's mark the inside of the window at the top, mount these, and snap on our shade. 5 and 5. Yep.
It's done?
Yep.
Hey.
What do you mean try? Salsa can't be that hard to make.
No, it's easy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Tell us about your homemade salsa, Rad.
I forgot about some key ingredients. We just tried to wing it, but we've never made salsa before. Didn't realize we could go to the store and buy crushed tomatoes and put it in, and green chilies. But now it's gonna be delicious.
Better?
Yeah, it's really good.
Now we're going to install the shade. We're going to put it on the front 2 hooks, just like that. Close this lever, and that will engage the back part of the shade. All right, I'm going to use a screwdriver. Easy. All right, somebody you want first honors?
Sure. Ooh.
Nice. Those look great. Look at that.
Very cool.
Beautiful.
Okay, last Roman shade for the bay window. A couple of cool details on the back. They got these finger pulls right here, so you can pull it down and push it back up. And also these really cool, like a little brace. They just snap in right here. They keep that bottom panel nice and flat. Let's put it up. Center it. There we go.
No way, you just do that with your finger. Nice.
Yeah, that one was easy.
Good.
There, guys, no more fishbowl.
Nice. Cool.
Awesome.
All right, next we're taking care of the fishbowl in the front of the house here in the dining room. We got these other different types of shades right here, and they hook onto these brackets a little bit differently. Got a little hook here and at the top. So I engage this hook on the bottom, and then I roll it into place, and this hook snaps in the top. I'm gonna hook both bottoms first, right there. And now I can move it left or right to get the gap here the same, just using my fingers as a gauge right there. Love it. And I'm gonna roll up and snap and push back at the same time. Roll up, push back. Done, guys. Easiest shade I've ever installed. Now these are actually motorized shades, electric motor and battery in the roller shade, so it makes a very compact unit, really sleek looking. And if you come over here, Rad, you can see right in the middle is the charging port for USB, and then you have two little buttons, and that's how you pair it and turn it on and off. All right, all done. Now these come pre-charged from the factory, so they're ready to go. Summer's got them paired with the app. Hit it, Summer. Nice. Now these are the 2-inch Deluxe light filtering sheer shades. And one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is how their pattern matches on this side and this side, right there.
That's nice.
Yep, that's really cool. That's gonna make a big difference in this room.
Whoa, it's getting so dark.
Yep,
That's awesome.
almost at the bottom. And
Whoa!
what? I wasn't expecting that. So that's like a blind, right? So it's like a blind and a shade combined together. And you can control that from the app, Summer?
Yeah.
That is awesome. And we installed the same type of shade right here in the living room. They look fantastic and they make a huge difference on how this room feels. And I know you guys are gonna love them at night. So we can control all the shades by either the remote that they send you, up to 6 shades on this one, and also via the app. And of course you can set scenes, control rooms one at a time, all kind of options with either the remote or the app on your phone. So now we're gonna open the living room. Look how cool this is. Oh, they shut first and then they go up. Nice. It's like a hotel. And they're really quiet, huh? Really quiet. Now, here in the bedroom where you really gotta have shades, all they were doing was drawing these curtains. It gives you some privacy, but it still lets a lot of light in. And now we have 2 room darkening fabric roller shades. It's the same installation as the living room and the dining room, so I'm going to show it to you. But let Summer put them down for you and see how cool it looks. I'm getting sleepy already. I like it dark in the bedroom.
Me too.
Can't wait to put mine in. I'm going to go home and do it right now. That's nice.
Oh yeah, this worked great.
Yep. Rad's going to be late for work now because he slept through, because he still thinks it's nighttime. I missed a plane because of that one time.
Really?
Yeah. We just slept through it because the hotel curtains were so dark.
Gnarly.
All of us. There were like 6 of us. We all missed our flight. All right, those were the easy ones. Now for the hard ones. And those, of course, are at my house. But before we go over there, we got to stop by Jordan's house and pick up some scaffolding because I got to mount these things 20 feet in the air. All right, guys, welcome to my house. We got the scaffolding. Now let's go inside and see why we need scaffolding to put up window shades. All right, guys, we're in the living room. It's like 2 stories right here, and this faces south. So the sun does this all year, and it just pours through those windows. Look how bright it is in here, even though it's a really cloudy day outside. So all that sun makes this room a lot warmer, and it also creates a lot of glare on the TV screen. So we want to block that heat, we want to block that glare, so we're going to put motorized shades up there. So the first thing we got to do, move all this furniture. All right, guys, got the scaffolding up. This is going to work great. This outside wall, for whatever reason, is like a foot thick. So the windowsill is a great platform for us to stand on to do our work, but we need the scaffold just to get up there. So our next step, we're going to go twofold. Rad's going to get up there and clean the glass. My wife's out of town, so she will appreciate the fact that we clean the glass while we have the scaffold set up. A lot of those streaks you see are on the outside. We will clean that later. So while Rad's on glass duty, I'm going to go in the garage and get the roller shades and show you what we selected.
It's actually okay, Paul, because it's the glare is so bad you can't even see the streaks on the camera.
Oh, then let me just put this away. All right, guys, there's our blinds. Got them unpacked, and we have both of them charging. They come pre-charged already a little bit, but we're going to top them off while they're on the ground. Now, our next challenge is mounting them. And we have a little bit of a unique challenge because we're going to put them way in the air. And here's the bracket, just like the ones at Summer and Rad's, right? So we want to put 2 screws through these holes into like the window header. So I want to hit the header with those screws, but I don't want to drill through a big header for this cable, right? That would be a pain. So we're going to go in the attic and see if we can peek over the side of the framing at the top of that wall into that window well up there and see how they framed it. I think it's worth a trip in the attic just to see how they framed it, so we're not drilling a bunch of holes that we don't need to drill. Let's grab the light, head to the attic.
This is nice.
Yeah, this attic's pretty neat.
It's like fully covered.
Yep.
Everywhere to step. That's
Got
nice.
this reflective sheathing up here on the roof.
Nice.
2 water heaters. 2 units. Right, way over there, dude.
Wow, it looks far from here.
It is far from here. So 24-inch on center framing. There's your depth gauge for your insulation. Looks like 12 inches, so we know I got 2 by 12 spanning across there.
Good eye.
A lot you can tell already, right? Man.
So there's your fire.
There's the fireplace, so
You're way over there.
right over there, yep.
Okay. Let's get there. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we saw a 2 by 12 as our top plate on this wall right here. And that's about all we could see, honestly. So we came up here on the scaffold, and if I tap with my finger, my knuckle, that's solid. But now it seems to be hollow and then solid in the back. So I think what they did, they've got a header here, which gives you backing for your drywall, and then another header in the back for your sheathing on the outside of the house. So what I'm gonna do, you've seen me use this before, my old Stanley push drill. We'll put a link below. I don't even know if they make these, but I got the smallest bit that it came with, and then when I push on it, it drills a hole, and it has bit storage in the handle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start in the back, hopefully hit that header, and work my way forward until I'm in that free space. Then the shade will cover the holes that I drilled in the back, and as soon as I hit the free space, that's the hole for our wire. I got my long electrician's bit with me. We can just drill right here into that free space through the top plate, and then we should be in the attic. That's all I got, guys. Sometimes this is just like detective work. You got to just start somewhere, and I'm going to start right here. All right, so I'm hitting wood, right? I'm going to move towards me 1/2 inch, about. Still hitting wood, right? That's the thickness of the drywall right there. When this bit goes through, it's just going to bury itself. So come to me another 1/2 inch. Still hitting wood. Hopefully by this next one or the one after this, I'll hit a void. Oh, still hitting wood, right?
Wow.
All right. Well, if they got 2 here, we're 3 inches thickness. So if there's a void, we should be. Oh, man. It sure sounds hollow in the middle. I'm gonna go a couple more. Nope. That's all solid wood. Maybe they put a 2x4,
Yeah,
a 2x12 on the flat right here, and one up top, and did like a box header. I don't know. I'll go one more, even though I don't think it's gonna be it. Nope. All right, guys, we're just gonna go right in the middle of our window opening for our wire. Probably the safest bet. Brad's got the vacuum. I'm gonna drill through the drywall and hopefully a 2x that's on the flat right above this window opening. You ready, bud?
Let's do it. Yeah. That's some free space in there.
That was successful. All right, let's see. Now if I go up, I should hit the other one.
Nice.
Right there. How far up am I? Yeah.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's go for it. You feel free?
Yeah, so we're either in the attic or we're through the roof. All right, back on the ground. We've got our 2 holes drilled, so our next step is Brad's gonna go in the attic. He's got the 2 USB cords. So the blinds come with 1, right? So if they were at ground level, you could charge 1 blind and charge the other one. So we picked up another one because we're gonna hardwire ours. He's gonna go upstairs in the attic with both of them. I'm gonna push this glow rod through the hole I drilled at the bottom and then try to poke and find the one at the top. He will tape the USB-C side, is that right? Is that C?
Yeah,
I can never
USB-C.
remember. To that, and then I will pull it through. That's the plan. I got him a respirator. He's got a light and some electrical tape. You ready?
Yeah, let's
All
beat
right.
it.
I think this will go pretty easy.
Nice.
All right, hold up, got it. Give you as much as you can. All right, perfect. Okay, go ahead and push it through. Sweet.
All right, Rad is back with me on the scaffold. Let me pull this out.
Nice.
Nice, bud. So when I was poking this glow rod through, I got through this bottom plate and then I got through the top plate, but then I could feel myself like hitting something. What was I hitting?
Dude, that was the roof. Literally.
The roof is right there?
Yeah, I was in this tiny little corner right here, and the roof is probably 3 or 4 inches above this top plate.
Oh, I didn't drill through it, did I?
No, you definitely nicked it, but it's fine.
I nicked it. Oh man, it's that close. Well, I knew it was close because you can see the fascia right here. At least it's done. Let's hang these shades.
Nice, easy.
Easy.
Nice. Barely see it.
Looks great. All right, let's go get the remote, see how they work, and then we'll work on the electric in the attic.
All right, pushing them down. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. Zebra blinds, love them, just like Jordan's.
Nice. Well, it's getting dark down here.
Yeah. And this part seems wider than a Jordan's, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe because they're blackout? Well, I can already tell. I'm gonna love these.
Nice.
Look how dark this room's getting already. I love it. Movie night tonight at the Celix.
Yeah.
All right, let's knock out this electrical so we can charge these with the flip of a switch. All right, guys, we're getting our electrical figured out. How we're gonna power those shades 20 feet in the air once a year or twice a year whenever the batteries go dead. So my wife's out of town, so we took over the dining room table to do some work. And I just pre-wired this right here, right? I got a nail-on box. I put in the receptacle, the cover plate, and we got a spot in this adapter for 2 USBs, which is what we have in the attic. So all Rad's got to do is pull this back in the attic. I'll feed him wire. He'll plug in the 2 lines right there, zip tie everything nice and neat, and then on his way back out of the attic, he'll staple the Romex on his way out, and then we'll show you how we're going to control this guy. All right, that was easy now that we got Rad's phone out of the insulation, right? So we got our power over here now. Now, how are we going to turn this on? How are we going to get power to those blinds? Well, I got a few options, right? I could remove all this decking right here, and I could go down in this wall on the 2nd floor hallway, and I could put a switch box. And in that switch box, I could put a switch, I could put a lighted switch, or I could put a timer. But honestly, I don't want to go through all that work just for a timer or a switch that's going to be on maybe once a year here, because we hardly are ever going to move those shades. So I'm simply going to put a timer in the attic. When the batteries die, you just come up in the attic, spring wound timer, 8 hours, close the door, and forget about it. All right, let's bust out this timer. Okay guys, I just tied into this 15 amp convenience outlet that's here in the attic with my timer. So it's all done. I thought the timer came with a cover plate based on the picture on the box, but it did not, so I'll have to do that later. But we're all wired up. Put the knob on. Now we're charging. One more thing before we go downstairs. Why don't we label what this is for? Let's see, Rad, I'm just gonna put shade. Ooh, that's hard to write. Oh, that's terrible. Shape.
Looks like my handwriting.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to write like that. Shade timer. All right, cool.
Nice.
Let's get out of here. All right, guys, all done in the attic. The batteries in the shades are charging, and I love the way the Blindster shades totally transform this room. It's gonna make this room a lot more comfortable, I can already tell. Speaking of comfortable, off camera, I also installed some room darkening Roman shades from Blindster in our bedroom. I can pull these shades down at night, and this room is totally dark. I like it pitch black when I sleep, and our neighbors in the back here, they leave their floodlights on all night. keeps me awake. So now with these room darkening shades, this room, I can sleep so well. So now all the blinds that Blindster sent us are installed in our house and in Summer and Rad's house, and we really love the way they turned out. So if you're looking for blinds or shades for your house, check out blindster.com. And if you use the code STUDPACK at checkout, you're gonna get $15 off your order. And that's a really awesome deal. We're gonna leave a link below in the description, but that's gonna be a wrap on this video. We hope we helped you in your decision-making process about what types of shades, what types of blinds are available from Blindster, and how to install them. Make sure you check us out on our other YouTube channel, Stud Pack, where we're building the Stud Pack Dream Home. Thanks for all the support. We'll see you right back here on our very next Stud Pack 2 video.